So today we are going to talk about hair loss, weight loss, and all the questions that everyone's asking. Why is my hair thinning? Why is my hair falling out? I'm on a weight loss medication. There's so many reasons why that could be happening, but if you're on multiple factors or things that could be causing it, it can make it even worse. So looking at GLP-1s, we're going to be looking at hormonal changes, other things that can trigger hair loss, and how we can correct that. So looking at hair loss, there's a reason that hair loss occurs. It can be stress, it can be oxidative stress, it can be nutrition deficiencies, it can be rapid weight loss, it can be genetic. There's many different factors that can affect hair loss. A big component that we're seeing right now is COVID, hormones, weight loss. And if you've had COVID, you've had hormonal changes, and you're on a weight loss medication, or were on a weight loss medication, you now have 3 factors that are contributing to thinning hair, or female pattern baldness, or male pattern baldness. It can happen in both. So hair loss, what contributes to it mechanically? So DHT, which is dihydrotestosterone, is in women and in men. And what it does is it binds to the hair follicle, which causes hair thinning. It eventually can terminate the hair follicle where it won't grow any new hair. And that's when you start to see areas that are thinner or have no hair. We're finding it a lot in younger patients because they've taken a GLP-1, or they've had COVID, or they've had children, or they're going through menopause. So we're seeing it a lot in women. Men tend to have it more because what is happening is testosterone. Men have more testosterone than women, but women do have testosterone. So testosterone is converting to DHT, and DHT binds to the androgen receptors in the hair follicles and cause them to slowly die off. And how we prevent that from happening is you want to take a DHT inhibitor, which blocks that conversion, which then blocks the hair loss. So we will be discussing what options we have, when to start it, and where to go from here. So Nutrafol. This is our hair supplement that we carry for hair growth, hair thickness. What this does is this helps hair that is currently healthy, or follicles that are currently healthy, grow more strands of hair within that follicle. So when you see hair thinning, or you lose hair in the shower and it's like clumps coming out, that's the follicle shedding hair, and that's normal. The problem when you're on a weight loss medication, or you're going through hormonal changes, or you've had a virus like COVID that has for some reason caused hair loss, which we think is from stress, that thinning can be in big clumps, not just normal small amounts of hair loss. So the hair growth packs that we have, these are 3-month packs. We have them in women. We always carry the vegan just because the regular women's has a lot of biotin in it, and what biotin can do is cause acne breakouts. So we order the vegan, which is biotin free. The men is also a 3-month pack. These are both the MD version. You've probably seen influencers all over who are carrying these. It is very well known. It is known to thicken and grow hair out of follicles that are currently healthy. So that's what the Nutrafol does. It doesn't fix damaged follicles. It only helps thicken follicles by growing new strands of hair in the current follicles that are healthy. So these are available here, 3-month packs. I would recommend going on this if you have hair thinning, and if you want thicker, fuller hair, this is a good option. So the difference between our Nutrafol and the Nutrafol that you can order online directly through the website is we carry the MD version, so you have to have a medical license to order that version. You can't order it without a prescription online. So the dosing is different. The dosing we carry is stronger, but it's also cheaper than you can get it online. We sell it for $40 less than you can get it online in the 3-month packs. Let's talk DHT. So we have now found that yes, Nutrafol can help thicken hair, but it can't fix damaged follicles. So how do we fix the damaged follicles? As we discussed previously, the DHT, we want to block that from damaging the follicles. So a good example of people that are on weight loss medications, they're under a lot of stress because they are losing weight rapidly, which can create oxidative stress and nutritional deficiency because we're not eating as many nutrients as we were. So our bodies are under a lot of stress with everything going on, and maybe you're having some hormonal changes as well. That only adds to it. What we want to do is stop the conversion of testosterone to the DHT. And what we can do with that is put this and implement the inhibitor with the Nutrafol packs. However, if your hair is already thick, you don't want more hair, you just don't want hair loss and you're newly going on a GLP-1, you can just go on a DHT inhibitor to prevent hair thinning and hair loss and damaging your follicles. But if you have hair thinning, if you have hair loss, if you have a lot of shedding, you would want to do them in a combo. You would want to do both. Again, this is also available online. However, it is more expensive online and it is not the MD version. So you can find both of these here at Bellissimo. I would recommend anybody going on a GLP-1 to at least do the DHT inhibitor. And if you also have thin hair as it is, I would do the growth pack and the DHT inhibitor. If you already have thick, full hair, then just doing this would be sufficient because you're going to prevent any loss that could occur from that. If you're not on any weight loss medication and you're going through hormonal changes, menopause, just aging, as we age, we tend to have more hair thinning. Sometimes it's genetic. There's alopecia, and this can affect all of those and correct any terminal follicles that are there or terminal as in damaged. If you are interested in going on these, if you've already been on a GLP-1 and you're having thinning, you're having a lot of hair loss, and it's not coming back, go on the DHT inhibitor and the growth pack and see how you do. These supplements can take up to 6 months to see full results, but the inhibitor, if you start it right away, will prevent any damage from happening. So that is why we are recommending this to be started immediately in the growth packs if you need it, but you do not need to be on both.